Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of SH Figuarts Batman, the Dark Knight version. So let's just go ahead and jump right in, just to go over it. There's nothing too spectacular, but the box, you just see it has a picture of the figure there. You got the logo, tells you what it is. Some sort of designy stuff in the back. It's a pretty average size Figuart box too. It's really weird. I haven't reviewed boxes in a while. Not reviewed, but gone over them. Just shows what you did, or what you did. Here's what you did. No, but shows what you get. Digital print, material, option parts, black leather gloves. But I'm going to take that out just so it doesn't steal focus. I meant like of the camera, not just like the box is going to be all you can think about. But so accessories wise, he's pretty well equipped here. You got a large variety of different hands for poses, action poses, just sitting there. You got the closed fists which are on him, holding the various weapons. You have various gadget grappling hook weapons here. This one can go on the side on his belt and stuff like that. And then you got two different versions of the or just two, period, not really versions, because unless I'm missing really some minute detail, they're both just batarangs. But you get two of those, and then you get an alternate head, which is basically like, just, Batman always just has like that, expression. So this is just one where like his mouth is a little bit open, whereas like he just kind of got a generic closed mouth one on now. It's really simple to switch out. You just pop off the head. It's not one of those like ones where you pop out the face and the mask, or like hair or something. It's just, yeah. So, okay. So the figure itself, detail-wise, I think looks pretty good. I think they did a good job on the head sculpt. They captured little details in there, and since they don't have to do a full-on face, that's really nice. But I think they got it well done proportionately. I think the armor looks good. It's got a really nice shine might not be the right word, but kind of shine to make it seem like it is that material from the movie. I think they did a good job on it. You got like the little textures underneath there you can see on like the shoulders and stuff like that. The belt also well sculpted. There's the little holster I was talking about. So detail-wise, I think they did a really good job on them. And like the boots have like the texture feel. Like I'm not even just talking about like this where it's like scratchy, but I'm talking about like this where it actually looks textured. So this is just awkward, to be honest, but just really well done there. And as you can see, the cape here is cloth, and there's actually little like bendable pieces here so you can pose the cape. I'm kind of mixed on that. Like, this whole thing reminds me, from the cloth to the bend, reminds me of, like, Batman toys I bought in the 90s based off of the animated series and the movies and stuff, and it just doesn't feel right with Figuarts. I basically kind of wish that they had two capes. You had this one, so if you want to get some sort of posy things, and then just like a regular one that just flows if you just want to have him sitting there, because this almost makes it feel odd and cheap. Maybe it's just me, but given how much you spend on Figuarts, I would have loved to just have an alternate cape. Articulation-wise, par for the course Figuart stuff. You have a nice ball joint here, and then a swiveling here, and then double joint here, swiveling there, and then nice joint here on the leg. You got your swiveling, double knee joint. You can hear the squeaking a bit. You got the little joint here on the foot. The chest and waist articulation, which is pretty well disguised because of the way the armor looks. Nice head and neck articulation. So par for the course Figuart stuff, and thankfully it's a very solid mold. If you're familiar with my Figuart reviews, you know I kind of have that describer of like whether or not it has that feel. Like there's a certain feel some Figuarts will have that it, like just sort of really well represents the quality of it. Like, I paid such and such for this figure and it feels worth it. This doesn't really have that, where it feels like, yeah, this was a high-end figure, but it's a solid mold that doesn't feel cheap, and I don't feel like it's going to become loose anytime soon in the joints, which is always a plus. But overall, this is a solid Batman figure, but given that there is quite a bit of other options, especially since this is from the Dark Knight from 2008. I'm not gonna say it's the end-all be-all where I recommend this over everything, and mainly I'm almost more bothered by it than I wanted to be, like with the cape and stuff. So unless you really want the Figuarts version, I kind of actually recommend you see what else is out there, because this isn't like some things where there isn't very many options, and the Figuart is the first real good figure of it, whereas this in particular, there's quite a bit out there. So I would definitely recommend scoping your research out before you decide to pick up this, especially with the price of Figuarts. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Dawson Rider, signing out.